Right now at 5, a police car stolen, crashed into the PortMiami Tunnel.
This is an individual that we still have no idea what his intentions were onto the port, why he did what he had to do.
Tonight, investigating the motive behind a man's bold run from the law. And that crash and the investigation that followed shut down the port tunnel for hours.
It is back open tonight, but this investigation is far from over. CBS 4's Maggie Newland has worked this story since it broke. She's live now at the PortMiami Tunnel with how this all unfolded. Maggie.
Erica, police say this all happened in a matter of about 15 minutes, and it all ended up right there inside that tunnel. Investigators say a man stole a police car and led officers on a chase. He was headed straight toward the Port of Miami, and they did everything they could to stop him. This is the result, investigators say, of a chase, a crash, and a stolen police car.
We're talking about somebody that took a police car, went into the tunnel that leads into a sensitive infrastructure like the Port of Miami, where we have passengers and we have cargo, and therefore we need to stop that threat.
Investigators say it all started when Miami-Dade officers were performing a protective detail for Julian Castro, the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, who was staying at a South Florida hotel. But as police cars were running, officers say this man, Russell Magruder, jumped behind the wheel of this patrol car and took off. Officers followed him down Biscayne Boulevard and into the port tunnel.
The entrance of the port is right there, so it's hard to determine at that fraction of a second to know whether he's utilizing it because that's his only avenue of escape, or is this his intentional route.
Police say the officer behind the wheel of the Charger used his patrol car to cause a crash to stop the alleged thief. An 18-wheeler inside the tunnel was also hit. But even after the stolen car was disabled, the chase didn't end. Police say Magruder got out of the car and struggled with the officers.
And this individual pulls out a chemical spray to assault the officers with the spray.
Officers managed to take Magruder into custody and shut down the port tunnel while the investigation continued. This isn't the first stolen police car we've heard about lately. In fact, it's the third marked cruiser stolen in as many weeks. First, there was the cab driver who allegedly shot at a Miami police officer, then drove off in his patrol car. Then a week later, this man allegedly took a police car from Jackson Memorial Hospital's crisis center. Police say he went for a joyride while the officer was inside filling out paperwork. In that case, Miami police are investigating to determine whether the officer should have left the keys inside the car while inside the crisis center. But in this case, Miami-Dade police say the officer followed protocol for protecting a dignitary. Exactly what prompted the alleged theft is still not clear.
Why was he there? Was he a direct threat to Mr. Castro? What was he trying to do?
Castro, who is in town to promote small businesses, did not address the incident, but did tweet about meeting a small business owner here in Miami. And police say Magruder was taken to the hospital to be treated for minor injuries. He will face a number of charges, including grand theft, reckless driving, and aggravated assault with a motor vehicle. We're live near Port Miami. Maggie Newland, CBS 4 News.
Maggie, thank you.